Kirkbridge Memorial Holiday Hockey Tournament. This afternoon's game features the Alexandria Cardinals facing off against your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. And now let's meet our starting lineups. First for the Cardinals, starting at goal, sophomore goaltender number 33, Chris Loken. At right defense, junior defense number 25, Shane Berkeley. At left defense, junior defense, number 2, Andrew Ribery. Starting at right wing, senior winger, number 29, Alex Jost. At left wing, freshman winger, number 4, Josiah Grunholz. And starting at center, senior center, number 20, Zach Wosecka. And the remainder of the Cardinals, head coach by Ian Resch, assisted by Bruce Hanstead and Pat Foley. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. Starting at goal this afternoon, senior goaltender number 31, Tori Jewett. At right defense, senior defense, number 13, Skylar Rose. At left defense, sophomore defense, number 14, Michael Galley. At right wing, junior winger, number 16, Hunter Sorensen. At left wing, junior winger, number 24, Matt Edmonds. And starting at center, sophomore center, number 3, Joe Allison. And the remainder of your Blue Jackets, head coach by Justin Tumberland, assisted by Adam Schaefer, Jim Toney, A.J. Allison, and Ryan Henningman.
Hopefully the Blue Jackets have a decent game here this afternoon. Kind of give Alexandria a run for their money. Blue Jackets in period number 1 have been outscored 23-2 this year. Meanwhile, Alexandria has outscored their opponents 16-8. Doug Udrikira, glad to share this Saturday afternoon with you. Rather cool one at that. But never fear, I was looking at the weather and something like Wednesday or Thursday, we're back to like 31. That works for me in January. Both teams gathered around their goaltenders. Now Alexandria heads to the bench. Blue Jackets will be momentarily. Again, the Blue Jackets up front will have Allison centering, Sorensen on his right, Edmonds on his left, Rhodes and Galley on the back line. Up front, Wosecka, Grunholz, and Jost for Alexandria. Back on the blue line, Ribery and Berkeley. Allison's about ready to take that draw with Wosecka, and we're underway, and it's controlled by Alexandria. There's Berkeley, works it over to Ribery. Ribery out to center to Jost, and he'll get the shot up and a goal on the first shot of the game on a backhand from the bottom of the left circle. 12 seconds into this, and it's boom, 1-0 Alexandria. In the JV game, it was all Alexandria by a score of 6-1. But 12 seconds into period 1, Alexandria is going to have the lead. We'll get the official scoring in just a minute. But if that was, they're going to give it to Jost. That'll be his 4th of the year.
Number 29, Alex Jost, assisted by number 2, Andrew Ribery, and number 25, Shane Berkeley.
So it's Ribery and Berkeley.
Time of the goal, 12 seconds.
And for Jost, like I said, that's his 4th of the year. As play continues now into the Blue Jacket right corner. I need a guy to come write in my scorebook when I'm by myself. Coming off the wall, a shot, and it flips off the glove and in. This time a wrister by Grunholz from the bottom of the right circle. And just like that, we're behind the 8 ball. And this is going to come 47 seconds in, so 2 goals in the first minute for Alexandria on the first 2 shots. And for Gronholz, that will be his third.
For the Cardinals, number 4, Josiah Gronholz, assisted by number 7, Ben Gordy. Gronholz from Gordy, tracking goal 47-7.
Doherty picks up the assist. And now the play continues. Left circle, shot sails wide. Comes to the half wall on the right wing. Blue Jackets do get it out to neutral. With the puck is Chicky. Here's Chicky. He'll send it in. No icing. Going to be picked up off the end boards by Bigger. Worked around in the far left side. Kept alive by Lund, right point. Here's Lund working down the wall at the half wall. Sends it deep. Tries to get it to Hooger behind the net. Hooger with the puck. Over near the left corner. Back out to the left point. Wrist shot from Chicky. That's tipped by Lund into the right corner. Hooger will battle for the loose puck. Lund comes to help out as they tie up Doherty. Doherty tied up along the half wall. Comes out to the right point. Sanborn's shot. And it's a stick save by the sophomore goaltender, Loken. Out near the left point. Now at the center with it is Westland. Taken away by the Blue Jackets coming across. Carter Anderson, his shot from the left point sails wide. Blue Jackets do a line change. 14:53 to go in our first period. And it's 2-0 Alexandria as they score 2 goals in the first minute of the game. Backhanded down into the right corner. It's going to be grabbed by Revering. Coming off the wall with Caleb Strong. And now Marshak will bank it off the right wing boards out the center, but it's pushed right back into the Blue Jacket zone. Knocked down into the right corner. Back to pick it up is Galley. He's checked off the play on the end board. Right now, Alexandria is buzzing due to the 2 quick goals they got. Brought across quickly by Pesta. Pesta tied up. Blue Jackets cleared out to neutral. Backhanded right back into the Blue Jacket zone by Latimer. Picked up by Rhodes near the left corner. Cross ice pass to Edmonds. Slips off his stick. And right there to send it deep back into the Blue Jacket zone is Ben Jensen, one of the seniors on this Alexandria squad. Galley tried to clear the zone, unable to do so. Latimer held the point. Along the end boards in the Blue Jacket zone, cleared away as it popped out towards the net too and sent it right back to the end wall. Now up to center, here's Hooger across the line, throws it towards the net from the right point, goes wide. Lundell battle near the left wing half wall. He's tied up. Allison comes to help out as well. Puck loose, picked up by Hooger, poked off his stick behind the net by Blohoski. And we got a whistle as the goaltender, Loken, made a save. Shots even at 2. Unfortunately, the first 2 shots Alexandria took found the back of the net. 13:14 to go first period. Blue Jackets trail 2-0. Face off to the right of Loken. It's going to be controlled by the Cardinals. Revering works it up on the right wing to Jost. Jost quickly up to his teammate, Wasepka. Wasepka comes in, shoots, hits the pipe. Loose in front. Cleared away momentarily by Hooger. With the puck, Wasepka. Little give and go. Shot from in front of the net. Sails wide off the stick of Gronholz. There's a shot from out near the blue line. That's deflected into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Jost battling with Sanborn. Jost comes away at the half wall on the left side. He'll cycle it deep. Back to pick it up as Gronholz behind a Blue Jacket net. He's got to chase it over to the right wing half wall. Here's Gronholz. Sends it down into the right corner. They'll work it back up high. Berkland tried to work it back down low to Jost, and he deflects it all the way around to the left wing half wall. Now Carter Anderson has it, and taken away, had his pocket picked by Gronholz, but the puck does come out to neutral right in front of the Hibbing bench. And Gronholz sends it into the Blue Jacket zone. Sanborn knocks it down. He'll get it up to Hooger, who backhands it down in. Blue Jacket will try to finish up the line change. Cross ice pass, bouncing around. Sorensen sends it back to center. Edmund at the blue line, sends it in deep in behind the Cardinal net near the left corner. To the half wall. On the near boards, cross ice pass on the left wing. Valley battling, centers in front, and it's a goal tipped in by Jack Westland, and it's 3-0. This will come at 5:22. And for Jack Westland, that's his sixth.
Number 10, Jack Westland. Assisted by number 3, Caleb Strong. Westland.
Strong's going to get the only assist on that.
3:22.
Face-off's going to come down in the Blue Jacket zone. So be to the right of 2 and controlled by the Blue Jackets. They'll work it around. Comes out near the right point, flip to the right wing half wall. Picked up in the right circle. Shot and goal up under the crossbar by Jack Westland. Just a quick wrist shot up under the crossbar. And this one will come at 5:37. So 2 goals in 15 seconds for Westland. And it's 4-0.
Straight over for the Cardinals, number 10, Jack Westland. Assisted by number 6, Joseph Bigger. Westland, Bigger. Time of goal, 3:37.
Knocked down and around into the Blue Jacket zone. Left corner, Sanborn puts it behind the net.
Jackets, number 32,
Carter Smith is in goal. We're coming at the 11:05 mark. That's deflected just wide. And we have a penalty coming up on a cross check. And it's going to be Chicky going off. Power play number 1 coming up for Alexandria. This will come at 6:16. Power play this year pretty good for Alexandria. 16.2. Penalty kill for the Blue Jackets, 50%. To the left circle, spinning. It's Strong. Comes up high. Now they'll work it around. Slap shot from the left circle, deflected up and out of play. Big slap shot from Westland. He's already got 2 goals here in the first period within 15 seconds span. 4-0 Alexandria. Shots only 4-2. Unfortunately, all 4 of Alexandria's shots have found the back of the net. Top of the left circle, sets it up high to Revering. Revering snaps it off and up and over the left shoulder of Carter. And it's 5-0 on the power play goal. So Revering's going to pick up the power play goal. And this will come at 6:52. And for Revering, that's going to be his second of the year.
Spread the power play goal for the Cardinals, number 2, Andrew Revering. Assisted by number 20, Zach Revering.
Sepka gets a lone assist on the power play.
At 6:52.
And boy, it just went from bad to worse here in this first period. 5-0 with 9:51 to go in our first period. Sanborn from between his own circles gets it out to Carter Anderson. Now Lund carries it across. Wrist shot, easy stick save by Loken into the left corner. Along the end boards. Lund tried to take it away, is unable to do so. Backhand pass out to center, intercepted by the Blue Jackets, sent deep off the right wing wall by Carter Anderson for the Blue Jackets. Line change coming up. 9:20 to go, first period. Not a lot of shots, but a lot of them found the back of the net. There's one from center. That's kicked into the left corner by Smith. Wrist shot, big pad save. That was a nice wrist shot that got through traffic from the left point off the stick of Kroonquist. Out to center. Gathered in by Alexandria. They're going to bring it in across as they do a line change. Sets it up. Bouncing puck, left circle. Tried to set it down low to Jost. Jost, he's got a goal already and cleared down the ice for an icing by the Blue Jackets. 8:41 to go in our first period. It is a 5-0 lead in favor of the Cardinals. Face off to the right of Smith. Shot and a save held on. Squeezing the pads with Smith. Face off to the left of Smith. Tied up in the circle. Loose puck's going to be grabbed by Gronholm. Centering pass out front. Tipped just wide by Wasepka. Back up high. Shot deflected up and out of play. Wasepka looking for his first goal of the night. Jost had the first goal at 12 seconds. Gronholm had the goal at 47 seconds. And then Westland waited till 5:22 and scored 2 in 15 seconds. And then a little over a minute, 20 later, if that, Revering gets the power play goal. That's where we are. 5-zip, 8:19 to go. Shot 6-3 in favor of Alexandria. Right point. Nice block by Marshoff. Laid out on the wrister from Bigger. Into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Lund will rattle it around near the left wing half wall. Kept alive left point, sent down in the left corner by Alexandria. And along the end boards, battling for it, Carter Anderson along with Caleb Strong. It'll come near the left corner. Lund sets it up. Hooger tips it down the ice. Back to pick it up between the circles is Bigger for Alexandria. Trying to work it up. They do get it back out to neutral ice. Here comes Alexandria trying to burst through. The seams was Caleb Strong. And the puck rolled in and it was knocked away by Smith. At the left wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Lund kicks it up near the left point. Hooger tries to muscle it out of the zone, unable to do so. To the left circle with the puck is Doherty in a goal. This is just something else. Doherty gets the goal, and it's 6-0, just like that. Doherty's 13th of the year. And this will come at 9:43. Team leading 13th goal for Doherty. And you can just hear people groan. It's so quiet in here.
Number 7, Doherty. Assisted by number 10, Jack Westland. Doherty from Westland. Time of the goal, 9:43.
Well, got awful quiet in here. I don't think this is what the fans expected. That was tipped right in on net. Steered into the right corner by Smith, now at the right wing half wall. Out to the right point, they'll set it over on the left side. Revering shot sails wide. But coming in and getting a loose puck was Alexandria, but unable to pull the trigger. They had a good look at an open net. Battle continues. Out on the ice now for the Blue Jackets, Skylar Rhodes battling. 6-0 on 11 shots. Net came off its mooring, so the faceoff will come out to neutral ice. 6:31 to go. 6-0 Alexandria here in the first. Carried down and in, it's Westland. He's looking for the hat trick already here in the first. That was Wasepka, excuse me. Battling for the puck is Berkland, down low in the right corner for Alexandria. Blue Jackets took it away. Anderson gets it out to neutral. Unable to hold the point at the right side was Wasepka. Comes back around to the right wing half wall. Jost takes a check. Carter Anderson trying to dig it loose. Jost comes away with it, sends it over near the left point to Reverine. Reverine with the puck. Dances by Hooger. Puck's at the left wing half wall. Jost battles for it. And it's knocked out to neutral. Cross-ice pass from Hooger. Marshall had to go pick up his stick, so it's carried in by Berkland. Knocked off his stick. High slot. Joe's shot's knocked down. Blue Jackets unable to clear. Here's Doherty. Doherty. They'll set it up to Reverine. Blocker save by Smith over to the left wing half wall. Hooger, smart play, ices it for the Blue Jackets with 5:26 to go. And it's a 6-0 lead already for Alexandria. This is a pretty good team here, too. They're not up to the caliber of Montemita, but hey, they're good. There's a reason they came in second in the state last year and were able to beat Hermantown in the semis, even though they did graduate some seniors off that team last year. 5:15 to go. Play continues. Blue Jacket zone, right wing half wall. Coming off the wall with it is Jack Westland. Westland's shot, and getting a piece of it is Carter Smith. Edmonds from the half wall sends it out to center. Tried to work it up ahead to his teammate Sorensen. At center with the puck. Intercepted by Edmonds. Sent down in the Alexandria zone. Back to pick it up to Latimer. He'll send it into the right corner. I believe that is Reverine. 4:39 to go in the first, and it's 6-0 Alexandria. Jack Westland with 2 already in the first, right in front, and it was tipped off the stick of Rhodes, and then he flips it down the ice for an icing. That was dangerous because that tip, I thought, might have ended up in the back of the net. All right, we got 4:24 to go in the first. It is 6-0 in favor of Alexandria. To the left point, wrist shot knocked down in front. Lewis puck, couple of bangs at it, and finally reaching down to freeze it is Carter Smith. Jensen started that whole thing with the wrist shot from the bottom of the right circle. So face off to the left to Smith. And centering pass right out front and a save. Latimer threw it right out to Pasta, who put it right on net. Line change, Blue Jackets. Face off, controlled by the Blue Jackets. Rhodes sends it around to the left corner. Tossed out the center by the Blue Jackets, but quickly pushed right back to the blue line. Sent into the Blue Jackets zone. Oh, what a move. And what a goal. Oh, my goodness. Joe Westland put a move on the Blue Jackets D and then put it up under the crossbar, and it's 7-0. That was a fantastic move to get by the defender. 13:09. That's a 6th of the year for Joe Westland.
Scoring the goal for the Cardinals, number 11, Joe Westland. Assisted by number 9, Ben Jensen. Westland.
Jensen, the lone assist.
Second goal, 13:09.
Well, I didn't see this coming. 7-0 first period. There's a shot, just a quick wrister from the right point by Berkland. Glove saved by Smith. Maybe I shouldn't have changed my hat. I thought I'd have to change hats. I've been wearing the same one all year, and we weren't winning, so I changed hats, and it's worse. I'm going to have to go change my hat again for next week. Hooger calls it down the ice for an icing coming up with 3:21 to go. Thought I'd use the old hat strategy. It didn't work out. Shot 17-3. We're going to have a face-off to the right. Caleb Strong just went off downstairs. Hopefully he's okay for Alexandria. Left circle, shots blocked as Jost tried to sneak a wrist shot through traffic. At the half wall on the right side, Berkland pinches way down. Now comes out to the right point. Gronholz back to Berkland, right wing half wall. Here's Berkland fighting with Carter Anderson. Back to the right point. Gronholz, he'll skate to the middle of the ice. Sends it down low into the left corner. Checked off the play was Revering. It's interesting how their D go way down into the corners in the offensive zone, and their forwards bump back to play D. Berkland to Revering. Revering, he'll send a deep line change coming up for the Cardinal, who leads 7-0 with 2:30 to go in the first. Tipped down the ice by Marshall. They'll wave any icing. Back to pick it up in the left corner is Latimer. Quick long pass up to Jack Westland, who's got 2 of the 7 goals here in the first period. Westland to Doherty. Oh, and it comes right back as they try to feed it back to Westland. At the Blue Jacket blue line, backhanded in by Doherty. Out to center, Edmonds battles for the puck, rolls off his stick right to the Cardinal blue line where Blahoski's got it, and he'll send it back into the Blue Jacket zone. Rhodes picks it up left circle, skates in behind the Blue Jacket net. Chipped down the ice by Edmonds. There should be an icing, and it is with 1:50 to go. 7-0 is our score in favor of Alexandria. Coming up in between periods, take a look at our first period stats. That's not good, as Strong needs help to get back to the bench. Looks like he's favoring that right leg. Hope it's nothing serious. At shot from the top of the right circle by Pesta, deflects wide of the net. At the left wing half on the Blue Jacket zone. With the puck, it was Allison. Now Chicky's there trying to help out. Coming away with it, Alexandria. Out near the blue line. They'll set it over near the right wing half wall. Pushed a little deeper by Bigger. Now with the puck, it's Pesta in behind the Blue Jacket net. Ridden off the play. Oh, and he gets it out to, who was it? Jensen. And Jensen hit the pipe on a quick one-timer. Battle continues in near the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Down goes Joe Westland. He's got a goal here. Puck loose between the circles. Blue Jackets Allison comes away with it, gets it to Edmonds, rolls off his stick out to center, and quickly, we're under a minute to go, and Alexandria flips it right back into the Blue Jacket zone at the left wing half wall. 51 seconds to go here in period number 1. Wrist shot from the right point, deflects wide. Going to be gathered in by Chicky. Here's Chicky off the glass. He'll race down and try to pick it up himself with 35 seconds to go in period 1. Long pass and offside. Ben Jensen at the right point to the Blue Jacket zone. Got there before the puck did. We're going to call it a 2-line pass and bring it all the way back down to the right of the goaltender, Loken, who's only seen 3 shots here in the first period. Lund on the draw. Blue Jackets win the draw. Carter Anderson, left point, wrist shot sails wide. At the half ball, now out near the right point. It's going to roll out to neutral. Huger will flip it right back into the Cardinal zone. 18 seconds to go in the period. Cutting around in front with Sepka. Tried to center it. No one home. Comes all the way out to the half wall left side. Wrist shot, top of the left circle. Sets it down low to Wasepka. His backhand's tipped wide by Lund. They'll battle along the end boards. That'll be it for period 1. So shots on goal, 17 for Alexandria in the first period. 3 for the Blue Jackets. Unfortunately, the first 5 shots on net for Alexandria found the back of the net. And they would get a couple more here. And after 17 minutes of play, Alexandria comfortably ahead by a score of 7-0. We'll be back with our first intermission coming up. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on KQ North 106.3 WMFG. And welcome back, everyone. After one period of play from historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Well, it's definitely not going the way the Blue Jackets wanted to. They trail 7-0 to Alexandria. And the story of that first period was the first 5 shots on net went in. Torrey Toohin started in net, faced 4 shots, gave up 4 goals. He got pulled for Carter Smith. First shot on Smith found the back of the net. That made it 5-0. And they tack on 2 more, and it's 7-0 after 1 as Alexandria scores a touchdown. It all started real quick, 12 seconds into it. Alexandria's Jost gets his 4th of the year. Revering and Berkland on the assist, and it's 1-0. It would be 35 seconds later at the 47-second mark. Alexandria's Gronholz picks up his 3rd. Doherty the assist, and like that it's 2-0. And you're thinking, oh boy. But then it seemed to calm down, even though Alexandria has dictated play in this first period. But then at 5:22, Jack Westland picks up his 6th of the year. The assist goes to Strong. 15 seconds later, Westland, another goal, picks up his 7th. This time the assist goes to Bigger, and it's 4-0. At the 6:52 mark, Revering, his 2nd of the year from Osepka. It's a power play goal, and it's 5-0. At 9:43, Doherty picks up his team-leading 13th. The assist goes to Jack Westland, who had 3 points in that first period, and it's 6-0. And then the last goal to make it 7-0 came at 13:09. Joe Westland picks up his 6th of the year. The assist went to Jensen. Shots in that period, 17 for Alexandria, 3 for the Blue Jackets. That translates into no saves for Toohin and 10 for Smith. Loken had 3. Alexandria 1 for 1 on the power play. The only penalty was a cross-check to Chicky coming back early in the first period. So that's where we stand, and it's not looking pretty, but hopefully we can at least come out here in the second and third period and get some goals and some shots and kind of maybe settle things down a little bit. That would be very nice, and kind of give the Blue Jackets maybe a little bit of confidence in their game, because that's what seems to be lacking at the moment right now. All right, let's take a look at some early scores for you in some of the other tournaments going on. In the Hilltopper Holiday Classic early today, it was Bemidji 10-1 over Duluth Marshall. Blake knocks off Chanhassen 6-2. The third place game going on now is Brainerd against Buffalo. Championship game a little later on is Hermantown and Rosemount. In the Heritage Holiday Classic, is Irondale getting a 2-0 victory over Roseville. Let me see if I can scroll down and find any more. Moorhead comes from behind to beat Stillwater 3-2 today. And Holy Family battles back down at the St. Louis Park. The Tradition Tournament ties it in overtime 4-4 with Wayzata. They were trailing 4-2 at one point. Denfeld will play Apple Valley for third place. I should mention in that Heritage Holiday Classic, championship game will be Owatonna and Mankato West. North Shore Holiday, 2 games scheduled today. Legacy Christian against Moose Lake, Ely against Red Lake Falls. International Falls will play Warroad up in Warroad in their tournament. Evelyn Gilbert takes on Crookston. That one just getting underway in Thief River. Maple Grove's playing Cloquasco Carlton in the St. Louis Park tournament. Grand Rapids is at White Bear Lake. Duluth East is playing Blaine. I should mention Duluth East, that huge upset last night. Randy and I were talking about that. Champlain Park held on to beat the Greyhounds of Duluth East by a score of 3-1. That's a very big upset right there. And let me refresh this, see if I can get any other scores for our local teams. And that would be no. But we'll keep you posted. Slowly but surely, they'll try to update those in the hub. I should mention that the girls last night in the annual Kaposha Classic, the 24th one down in South St. Paul, they lost to South St. Paul 2-1, even though they were outshot 2-1. So the Blue Jackets will play at 3 o'clock in the consolation semifinals against Champlain Park Coon Rapids, as Elk River beat them by a score of 3-2. Other winners in the upper bracket were Roseville 1-0 over Moundsview and Hill Murray 7-1 over Lake. Oakville South. Of course, that will all wrap up on Monday, as they won't play any games tomorrow, so the girls will have an extended day down in the cities, and they will play either at 1 o'clock in the 7th place game or 3 o'clock on Monday in the Consolation Championship. Boys basketball, come to find out that not only did Minneapolis Patrick Henry not make it up for the North Star State Hardwood Showcase, but also Andover couldn't make it up either, so it's just kind of a big jumble. But your Blue Jackets lost to Cambridge Isani 91-79 yesterday, and they'll be taking on Duluth East today, so I'm assuming Chanhassen and Cambridge will play today. But then again, I'm not so sure about that because there's only 6 teams, so maybe Owatonna is still playing as well. It kind of makes it rough when you can't do your bracket when you're short 2 teams. All right, guys, has been resurfaced. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back with second period action after 1 period of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. It's pretty much been all Alexandria. They lead by a score of 7-0. Second period action coming up. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on 106.3 WMFG. And both squads are on the ice, and we'll get our second period underway. Again, Alexandria with the big lead, 7-0. First 5 shots went in. And hopefully the Blue Jackets just go out, skate hard, play hard, have fun. That's all you can do at this point. Blue Jackets in the second period have been outscored 22-5. Meanwhile, Alexandria has outscored their opponent 20-10. Out there for the Blue Jackets will be Allison. Sorensen on his right, Edmonds on his left, back on D, Rhodes and Galley. Up front was Sepka, centering Jost, and Gronholz, Revering, and Birkeland on D, and we're underway. Puck rolls to the left wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Battling for that puck, trying to dig it loose, was Allison. Gets a little help now from Sorensen. Coming away with the puck, though, was Sepka. He loses it, rolls back into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Sepka and company trying to get that puck loose, and they finally do. They come away to a shot from the left point. That shot was from Jost. Or from the left circle, excuse me. There's Jost out near the blue line. Throws it on net, sails wide. Takes a weird bounce and a whistle. And Carter Smith still in net. 16:11 to go. Face off to the right of Smith. Second period just underway. Tied up in a circle, knocked to the left corner. Sanborn ridden off the play by Doherty. Punched around to the left wing half wall. With it was Revering. He got it over to Westland, who's got 2 goals here this afternoon. Westland comes away from the right corner, circles to the left corner, left circle. Tried to go cross ice, bounces out near the blue line. Birkeland shot's knocked down, but Revering will just send it deep from the left point. Sanborn pokes it around to the right wing half wall. Thrown towards the center of the ice, and it's deflected. But again, Alexandria picks up the loose puck. Here's a quick wrist shot from the left point by Revering, and a save by Smith. Hooger comes away with it to center, banks it off the right wing boards. He'll give chase. Hooger picks it up right corner, line change, Blue Jackets. At the half wall, left side, is Allison. Hooger rolls off his stick to the right circle where it's picked up by Strong. No, that was actually Revering. Well, Alexandria comes away with it. Cross ice pass. Reverie in the center. Sets it up nicely. Oh, and whipping on it is Joe Westland, who has a goal here this afternoon. He was headed between the circles. Here's an icing on the Blue Jackets. 14:51 to go. Second period, 7-0.
Burger Basket fundraiser will be January 16 from 11 till 1 and again from 4 to 6:30 p.m. right here at the Hibbing Memorial Building, Dyke Road. Eat in and take
face off to the right of Smith. Shot sails wide from the bottom of the left circle. Off the stick of Westland. Chicky works it up right wing half wall. Edmonds unable to control it. Allison comes away with it, circles the Blue Jacket net. It's tipped up out high, but again, the Blue Jackets can't get it out of their own zone. To the left point, Carlson. Seeing some action here today. Back to Carlson, who'll chip down, left circle. Carlson skates in, comes in, shot. May have hit the side of the net. I don't know if it hit Smith or not, because I couldn't see through a couple of bodies. Knocked off the stick of Joe Westland. Here comes Sorensen, and got down between the circles before the puck was knocked off his stick. And behind the net, Bigger. Works it up on the left wing to Jensen. Jensen banks it off the left wing boards into the Blue Jacket zone. Line change Alexandria with 13:50 to go. In the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone, Rhodes. He'll flip it over across ice to Anderson. Cleared off the center. Lund tried to pick up the loose puck. Now Hooker will come near the near boards. He'll grab it and fire it into the Cardinals zone. Down in near the left corner, Latimer let it go to the left wing half wall. Pushed out to the Blue Jacket blue line. Marshall sends it back. Lund tips it in to the Cardinals zone. The Cardinals quickly back out to neutral ice. That was Kronquist, who avoided a check at the blue line, was able to get to the left circle, get a shot off, sails wide. There's a wrist shot from out near the right point by Latimer. That's deflected. Blue Jackets are at least getting sticks on some of these shots that are being attempted. Icing on the Blue Jackets coming up by Lund. We'll have a face-off coming back into the Blue Jacket defensive zone with 12:53 to go in period number 2. It's 7-0 Alexandria. Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets to the right of Smith. Comes loose out to the far circle on the right wing. Alexander will get a tripping penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets, and that's just a lazy penalty there. And it's going to be called on Allison. Power play number 2 coming up. And those are the things that coaches talk about. You just can't take penalties like that. This will come at 4:20. Alexandria already 1 for 1 in a power play.
2-minute minor for Tripping.
Here we go. Out high. They'll set it up left circle. Back up high now to Revering. To the right circle. Back up high to Revering. He'll work it over to the left side to Westland. Back up high to Revering. Revering throws it towards the net. Save. Puck loose. Banging away at it is Wasepka. Rhodes clears him and Smith into the net, and it comes off its mooring. Minute 39 to go in the power play for Alexandria. They lead 7-0. Face off to the right of Smith once again. And now cleared down the ice by Hooger. Goaltender Loken will slow it down behind the net. Picked up by Revering. Right wing pass to Westland. Cross ice on the tape to the left wing to Strong. Strong's back. Strong shot and a goal up under the crossbar. Power play goal number 2. It's 2 for 2, and that was Strong on that one. That'll come at 4:59. It's 8-0. That'll be Strong's 9th of the year.
Scoring the power play goal for the Cardinals, number 3, Hibbing Strong. Assisted by number 2, Andrew Reverie. And number 10, Jack Wesley. Strong from Reverie and Wesley. Power play goal.
Jack Westland picks up
59.
his 4th point of the afternoon. And just like that, it's 8-0. 8 goals on 23 shots. Faceoff's going to come down to the left of Loken. And it's knocked into the right corner. Trying to dig it loose. For the Blue Jackets with Sorensen spinning is Joe Westland into the right corner of the Cardinals zone. He'll work it over to the far side. Out to center to Pesta. Pesta works it ahead. There's a shot, a wrister from Ben Johnson, just getting a piece of it with Smith as it was going high. At the right wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Puck loose, right circle, one-timer from the right, circled by Jensen in a save, and then a rebound's knocked in, it's 9-0. I didn't even see who it was. I was looking down at my roster. So we'll find out in a minute. This will come at 5:52. Less than a minute apart, and it's 9-0. All you can say is, oh my.
Spread the goal for the Cardinals, number 5, Jared Nesta. Assisted by number 11, Joe Wesley. And number 6, Joseph Bigger. Nesta from Wesley.
So Bigger, Pesta picks up the goal. Pesta banged home the rebound. And for Pesta, that's his 2nd of the year. Joe Westland picks up an assist, and Bigger picks up his 2nd assist of the game. All right, now they're coming in from the right circle. A shot and a save. With that shot was Blohoski, the defenseman, and cleared down the ice for an icing by the Blue Jackets. 10:23 to go. Period number 2, it's 9-0. Alexandria with the lead. Well, I tell you, when the wheels fall off, the whole cart just goes thud. Face off to the right of Carter Smith. Wrist shot from the left point sails wide off the stick of Blohoski. Into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Gronholz is battling. He's got it at the half wall. Cross ice, intercepted by the Blue Jackets. Nicely done by Sorensen, but kept alive by number 20, Wasepka, out near the left point. Blue Jackets get it up to the right wing half wall. Edmonds can't clear the zone. Bouncing puck to the left point. Racing to keep it alive once again is Blohoski. And in the left corner, Lehman had an opportunity to get it for the Blue Jackets. They'll send it up front. It's tipped out to the blue line by Rhodes. Wrist shot. That's deflected into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone off the stick of Latimer. Left point, Blohoski. Sends it to the half wall. High. Joe shot sails wide. Joe has a goal here this afternoon. Again, it's 9-0. Throw towards the net. Rhodes got it after it was deflected. Kept alive. Sails wide. Blohoski hits the referee. Picked up by the Blue Jackets. They'll try to tip it out. They're unable to do so. Blue Jackets still looking for a shot in this period. It's very similar to last night. They had 3 in the first period. Didn't get another until toward the end of the game, where both Randy and I kind of questioned whether that was even a shot, but at that point it didn't matter. 9 minutes to go. We got a penalty coming up on a slash. And this time it's going to go on Blohoski. Blue Jackets going to power play for the first time this afternoon. 8:02, time of the penalty. Power play for the Blue Jackets, right around 11%, 2 for 27. Meanwhile, penalty kill, very good for Alexandria, 91.3%. They've also scored 6 shorthanded goals, 4 of them by Doherty. In their right wing half wall area, tied up by Alexandria, golfed around by Birkeland, all the way down in the Blue Jackets zone, giving chase is Jack Westland. Carter Smith flips it. Chicky will pick it up near the right corner. He'll work it ahead. Carter Anderson's really got to fly to get to it. Pushes it ahead to Hooger. Here's Hooger, and it's taken away. And down the other way is Doherty. He's already got 6 shorthanded, and he just missed the upper corner. I should say he has 4 shorthanded. Came in on a breakaway. Got the shot, but sent it up over the top of the crossbar. Net came off its moorings. Faceoff's going to come out to neutral ice. They gave him 5 minutes for that. I didn't catch what it was. They showed slash, but they put 5 minutes up on the board. Must have been contact to the head or something of that nature. Pushed down into the right corner. Revering picks it up for the Cardinals. He gets it back out to neutral ice. Chicky picks it up. Opportunity here for the Blue Jackets to score a couple goals. Get a little confidence going. Rhodes tied up in his own left corner, battling with Gronholz, and coming away with it are the Cardinals. Backpedaling is Strong. Strong works it over on the left wing to Carlson. Up to Gronholz. He'll send it in front of the net. It's going to be tipped by Strong, just wide of the net. 7:35 to go, period 2. 9-0 in favor of Alexandria. Here's Rhodes. Brings it in on the right wing to the right circle. Shot. Loken deflects it with the paddle over near the left corner. Well, I tell you what, defensively, they're all over us as soon as we get near that puck, and it's really messing up our power play. Edmonds battles. Now it's going to be picked up along the boards. Unable to tip it out. Chicky kept it alive. Chicky will chase it into the right corner. He'll battle with Carlson. Big check coming up, and number 6, that would be Joseph Biggers going off, as they're going to give him a check from behind on that one. So Biggers is going to go sit for a bit. Going to give him, what, a 5 and a... Yep. So they did call it a check from behind. This will come at 10:09. So it's going to be 5-on-3 here for 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Blue Jackets can try to get back in this bad boy. 5 and a 10. So serving that penalty is going to be Kroonquist.
Number 6, Joseph Bicker, draws a 5-minute major and examined misconduct for checking from behind.
5-on-3. And back the other way comes Alexandria. See if the Blue Jackets can do anything here. 5-on-3 for another 2:24 into the right corner. Anderson works it up high to Lund, right point. He'll send it over to left point, Sanborn. Rhodes at the half wall left side. There's Rhodes up high. Wrist shot. Blocker save. Loken into the left corner. Hooger with the puck. Tried to work it over, and Rhodes just saved it at the left point. There's Rhodes up high. Hit shot. Now he's going to send it over. Shots deflected from the right circle from Anderson off of Latimer. Sanborn sets it up. Shot blocked down in front. Puck loose. Got through by Lund, and Loken made a save. Into the right corner, Anderson. Back up high, Sanborn. They'll set it up for Sanborn. They'll work it to the left circle to Lund. Rolls off his stick into the left corner. Grabbed by Birkeland. Birkeland carries in behind the Cardinal net. They'll try to rattle it around. It's going to be pushed down the ice. That was Wasepka. And Wasepka will race off. 1:20 to go in that 5-on-3. Long pass to Hooger at the blue line. Taken away by the Cardinals. With the puck, Joe Westland. Joe Westland tried to flip it out. He's the center now. Westland brings it across on the left wing. Tries to get by the D. But Lund wrote him off the play. Back the other way is Hooger. Hooger across the line on the right side. Into the right corner. He'll circle the net to the left side. Sets it out to the blue line to Chicky. Chicky looking, sets him back to the left circle. And he expected Hooger to be there, and Hooger went the other direction. He got 42 seconds of 5-on-3. And another shot blocked as it was in the skates of Allison as he tried to work it into the middle. Shots blocked again into the left corner. Allison battles for it, 27 seconds of 5-on-3. And then the Blue Jackets will have just a hair over 2 minutes of another power play in the major. A shot, a slapper from the top of the left circle. Thanks to Hooger, glove save Loki. So, 28-6 our shots, 9-0 Alexandria. Blue Jackets have had, they're going to have about 2 minutes and 45 seconds of a 5-on-3, and it's resulted in 3 shots. Well, maybe even 2, because we might have gotten one on that first 5-minute major that got through. Back out to the left point. Chicky, he'll set it up to Sorensen. Sorensen works it to Edmund down in the left corner. Behind the net to Allison. Tried to set it up. And now it's a 5-on-4 for 2:03. Sent down into the right corner. Edmund to Allison. He couldn't control it. And cleared down the ice by Alexandria. 3:38 to go. In our second period, 9-0. Minute 40 to go here in that 5-minute major to Biggie. He will still have to serve 10 for the misconduct, but the key to this, if we don't score, they basically killed off 2 5-minute majors. Can't call it back-to-back, but not consecutively either. But we had about 2:45 of a 5-on-3, and we managed to get like 2 shots off. Here's Chicky. His shot sails wide from down low on the right wing, and it's back out the center. Sent back in by Anderson. Knocked off the stick of Gronholm. Shot in the goal by Anderson, and we finally get on the board. And it's a power play goal. That was actually deflected in front off a Alexandria player. But Carter Anderson should pick up the goal. And for Anderson, that's going to be his first of the year. And this will come at 14-13. $50 seconds to go in that 5-minute major. The Blue Jackets picked up. So it is Carter. So Anderson picked up his first goal of the season. And it's a power play goal, and it's now 9-1. 26 seconds in counting to go in the power play. There's Lund from the Blue Jacket blue line, leaves it for Hooger. Hooger brings it across. Hooger, right circle, had it poked off his stick. Into the right corner, taken away by Latimer. Latimer will just be content to tie it up for a few more seconds. Lund comes away with it, out to the blue line. Sanborn, back to Lund. Lund up high, back to Sanborn. Thrown towards the net by Anderson. That deflects in behind the net. Throws it in front of the net, and it's going to be cleared away. And here come Westland and company for the Cardinals. Westland is going to leave it, sets it up, shot. As he set up his teammate Revering, saves Smith with the shoulder. Minute 25 to go, period 2. It's 9-1 Alexandria. There's Strong to the left circle. Strong a shot off the blocker of Smith. Puck's all the way out near the right point. And the Blue Jackets, Edmonds has it. Edmonds Gets a shot off from the top of the right circle and a glove save by Loken. Minute 6 to go here in the second period. Nothing in favor of Alexandria. They'll rattle it around. It'll come out to neutralize. Picked up by Strong. Strong tried to center it. Knocked down. We're under a minute to go in the period. Shot put on. A wrister from out near the blue line by Kroonquist. And a save and holding on is Carter Smith. 51 seconds to go in period 2. All Alexandria here 9-1. Tied up. Comes out near the blue line. Thrown towards the net. That goes wide from Carlson. In behind the Blue Jacket net. Now into the right corner with the puck was Joe Westland. Chicky battles into the right corner. Going down and taking a shot was Pasta. It missed everything. Flipped down into the Cardinals zone. Battling for the puck. Now in the left corner, Marshall comes out to Rhodes at the left point. Back to Marshall, left circle. Shot doesn't get through traffic. 10 seconds to go in the period. Left wing half wall, battle for the puck. Rhodes comes away with it. Rhodes tries the stick handle, hits the side of the net. That's it for period 2. It's now 9-0. 9-1 in favor of Hibbing Chisholm. Coming up in our second intermission, we'll take a look at the stats from that second period and also see if we can pick up some more scores along the way. After 2 from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, Alexandria 9. Hibbing Chisholm 1. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on 106.3 WMFG Hibbing, a service of Midwest Communications. 2 periods of play in the books here from Hibbing Memorial Arena. It's the last day of the George Perpich North-South Challenge, and it's been all Alexandria as they lead now after 2 periods of play by a score of 9-1. Alexandria would score 2 more in this period. The first one coming at 4:59. It was Strong. His 9th of the year, Revering and Westland, Zach Westland on the assist. That was a power play goal that made it 8-0. And less than a minute later, it was Pasta's turn. His 2nd of the year, Joe Westland and Bigger on the assist. That came at 5:52. That made it 9-0, and it stayed that way till the 14-13 mark. Carter Anderson gets the power play goal for the Blue Jackets. Ethan Lund, the only assist on that. And that's where we're at after 2, 9-1. Obviously, because of that, we'll be starting the third period in running time. 3 penalties called in that second period. Blue Jackets, Allison goes off for a trip. Blue Jackets now through 2 periods have 2 penalties for 4 minutes. Meanwhile, a couple of 5-minute majors were called on Alexandria. Blahoski got one for a slash at 8:02. Then Bigger went off for a 5-10 with a check from behind at 10:09. In fact, the Blue Jackets had about 2:45 of a 5-on-3 and couldn't score, but we were able to get that power play goal late in the second major penalty that Alexandria had to kill off. Shots in that second period, 13 for Alexandria, a 2-period total of 37 for the Blue Jackets. They have a 2-period total of 10. Saves in the second period, 11 for Carter Smith. He's got 21 on the afternoon. And Loken had 6 for the Cardinals. He has 9 in the contest. Alexandria perfect on the power play this afternoon, 2 for 2. Meanwhile, the Blue Jackets on the power play today are 1 for 2. I just pulled this up to see if I can find any of our local scores. Most of our local teams, their games starting a little later than ours are. Down at the St. Louis Park Recreation Center in the St. Louis Park tournament, it's Maple Grove with a 1-0 lead over Cloquet Esco Carlton. I should also mention that Edina is beating Chaska 3-1. That's closer than I thought that would be. Montemita has a 1-0 lead over Greenway at the moment. And that game got underway about 10 minutes or so ago. That was scheduled to get underway at 3. If that's the case, boy, that was a quick goal by Montemita. I know nothing reported yet between Delano and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell. That's over at the minors, that getting underway at 3 as well. Again, we do have a couple of finals for you in the Hilltopper Holiday Classic today. It was Bemidji 10-1 over Duluth Marshall. Blake 6-2 over Chanhassen. Third place game features Brainerd against Buffalo. And the championship game, Hermantown and Rosemount. At the Heritage Holiday Classic, I can only find one score, and it's Irondale with a 2-0 victory over Roseville. Earlier in the day, North St. Paul took on Fox Cities. The third place game is Apple Valley against Denfeld. That should be underway as we speak. And the championship game after that will feature Owatonna and Mankato West. I'm just looking to see if there's any interesting games of note. Lake of the Woods was playing up in the Roseau tournament. They got pounded 9-1 by Eau Claire North. Totino Grace shuts out Minnehaha Academy 5-0. St. Cloud gets by Tartan 5-1. Marshall all over Princeton down at the Schwann's Cup Open 6-1. And again, Moorhead 3-2 over Stillwater as they came from behind to win that game, as Stillwater actually had the lead at one point, and then in overtime. Wayzata let Holy Family back in, and Holy Family ties her up at 4, forces overtime. They have a 4-4 tie. Andover, a 4-0 lead over Armstrong Cooper. The Robbinsdales, Monticello's on top of Mankato East 4-1. And again, like I said, Maple Grove 1-0 over Cloquet-Asco Carlton. Well, that's it. You're up to date. Most of the other games are just getting underway or will start in the 5 o'clock time frame or thereabouts. Some of them even later on tonight. Take another break, come back with third period action. After 2, Phenol Alexandria ranked 5th in the latest Let's Play Hockey Class A poll. I can see why. They're pretty good. After 2, it is Alexandria 9, Hibbing Chisholm 1. Third period's up next. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMF. Alexandria is out on the ice. We're waiting on the referees, and the Blue Jackets will get our third period underway after 2 periods of play from Hibbing Memorial Arena. It's been all Alexandria here this afternoon. They lead by a score of 9-1. Doug Dietrich here. Thanks for sharing your afternoon with me. Of course, this will be running time. In the third period this year, Blue Jackets have been outscored 22-4. Alexandria has outscored their opponents 14-5. And here come the... So now we can get this one underway. Blue Jackets will be moving right to left. Carter Smith in nets. I'm assuming Loken is still in nets. And we'll get our third period underway. We'll have 17 minutes of running time. Allison be out there with Sorensen, Edmonds, Rhodes, and Galley. Actually, it's going to be Rhodes and Sanborn. And it's controlled by Alexandria. That was Kroonquist. Tried to work it ahead. Dumped into the Blue Jacket zone. Whacked by Sanborn around to the left wing half wall. Sorensen couldn't clear. Knocked into the left corner, picked up by Jost. He's got a goal tonight. Pass was behind Edmonds from Sorensen. Play continues at the neutral zone. Puck trickles into the Cardinals zone. They quickly recover and get it out to center. Taken away by Edmonds at center. He's across in the left wing to the left circle. Edmonds. Wrist shot. Loken. Glove save. 9-1. Just underway. Third period. All Alexandria here this afternoon. 16:06 to go in county. Face off now to the right of Loken. Lund on the draw. That time it's won by Dorkey. And quickly working it ahead to the left circle on a breakaway, and a backhand doesn't work for Strong. But again, he sets it right up in front. And this time it was Westland taking a whack at it, looking for that power play. To Strong at the right circle, back in front. Rolls off the stick of Westland. Here's Westland. No, spinning around. That's actually Doherty. Little give and go. And it comes off the stick and back to get it at his own blue line for Alexandria is Reverine. Here's Reverine across on the right wing. He goes down. And back the other way, Carter Anderson. He's got the Blue Jacket goal today. From the left circle, shot. Big rebound comes out near the blue line. And it's going to be whacked at by Sanborn and brought out to center by Alexandria. Hooger tips it into the zone. Picked up at the half wall on the left side by Anderson. Back to Hooger. Rolls by the net. Loose puck grabbed by Kroonquist. And here come the Cardinals quickly the other way. It's Westland. Westland leaves it for Strong. Big right pad save by Smith. Here's Strong. Picked it up at the left wing half wall. Strong with the puck. Takes a check from Allison. Down near the right corner, it's Westland. Joe Westland this time. They'll work it up high to Jack Westland. Jack Westland, high slot, shot, save, puck loose. Reaching down to freeze it is Smith. They're trying to set up Jack Westland for that hat trick. He's got 2 here today, in addition to 2 assists, 4 points. Face off to the right is Smith. Lund will take the draw. Shot doesn't get through traffic. Trickles over to the left corner. They'll just cycle it around. Try a little give and go to Joe Westland. That rolls off his stick to the right wing half wall, but coming down to pick it up is Berkland. Berkland had it knocked off his stick by Lund. Down near the right corner, it's Pesta. He has a goal today. Out to the blue line. Wrist shot. Knocked down in front and cleared out to center. There's Latimer. Works it over to Berkland. He's across on the right point. Berkland tried to work by Lehman, the D. Shot. Come Pesta. Down low. Save Smith. Now they'll work the left side. Thrown towards the net. Rolls off the stick of Jensen into the left corner. Cleared around to near the right corner. Alexandria just buzzing now. Lehman fighting for the puck. Comes out to Berkland at the right point. A little give and go. That time from Joe Westland. Wasn't even near his defenseman at the left point. Loose puck picked up at center by Marshall. He'll send it in deep as the Blue Jackets do a line change with 12:46 to go in the game and a 9-1 lead. Westland brings it in. That would be Joe Westland. He had it taken away by Chicky. Now here's Jost. He had it taken away this time by Sorensen. Joe Allison took a whack at it on the near boards. Edmonds comes away with it to Allison. Knocked off his stick instantly. Quickly back the other way. It's Gronholz. Gronholz down on the left wing. Throws it towards the net. Hits the side of the net. In behind the Blue Jacket net. Gronholz with it again. Battling with Chicky. Centers it between the circles. Broken up by Edmonds. Edmonds tried to feed it up to Lehman. And that's knocked down in a wrist shot. Boy, that was a nice wrist shot by Carlson. That sailed wide. Thing had some speed, and he got it off quickly. Just snapped it off. Allison had it poked off his stick. Sorensen to go get it in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Golfed it around. Kept alive by Alexandria. Shots 33-12. There's a shot and a save, and we got a penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets for a cross check. And this will come right around the 5:20 mark. Going off, Sanborn. So third power play of the afternoon for Alexandria. They're already 2 for 2. Face-off will be to the left of 2 and 11:07 and counting to go. They'll get it to Revering up high. Revering back up high. Looking, sets it up for a one-timer. Hits the crossbar off a slap shot from Doherty. Oh, my. Cleared down the ice. Back to pick it up is Revering. Now it's back down. Still in the Cardinal zone in the left corner. They're kind of nonchalant with this puck here on this power play. I mean, they're up 9-1, but still strong. Checked up off the play into the right corner. Sepka. He's tied up along the boards by Lehman. Strong. Works it up high. Now it's Revering. Left circle. Westland. And they tried the back door this time. Doherty couldn't control it. Revering. Skates up high slot. Looking. Revering shot. Block save by Smith with that blocker. Cross ice. Knocked down by Hooger, but kept alive by Westland. Over on the right wing. Doherty, and it's taken away. Here's Rhodes. Rhodes is going to cut in, get the shot, and the goal. A shorthanded goal. Rhodes gets the goal. Second of the year, and it's a short-handed goal. And it makes it 9-2. And I have the time right around 7:18. But it's 9-2, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Here's Jost in the right corner. He'll carry it around to the left corner. He's got to go pick it up as it was rolled off his stick. And behind the net now, Chicky with the puck. Hits a skate, goes into the right goal. Out to neutral. Here's Carlson with the puck. Carlson. Now he works it ahead to Jensen into the right corner. Chicky wrote him off the play. Leaves it for Rhodes. Picked up on the near wall by Lund. To Allison. Carried across by Chicky. Chicky left circle. Shot. And a goal. Chicky buries the puck. And it makes it 9-3. That's Chicky's first of the year. And we'll continue to stay in running time because it's still a 6-goal lead. With 7:55 to go. We'll let Dan figure out the math and we'll find out the time of that goal. Into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Cycling it around. Gron holds. Tried to work it with Sepka. Here comes the Blue Jackets. Edmonds. Allison, the lone assist on that. And we got a tripping penalty, and now we got a misconduct called on Chicky. That'll be the end of his day. He said something. And it's going to be another power play, the fourth one. Now for Alexandria. They were 2 for 3. We'll get the official announcement on that coming up. Coming over to serve the 2 minutes. It looks like they're going to send over for the Blue Jackets, Isaac Erickson. Bouncing puck into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone.
Blue Jackets, number 15, crossing 2-minute minor for tripping and 10-minute misconduct. The 2-minute minor will be served by number 9, Isaac Erickson. Penalty to the Blue Jackets, 2-10. Tripping and misconduct.
play continues now. In the power play, a minute to go for Alexandria. Cross ice left wing pass. Going to come to the right circle, and Rhodes is going to be able to clear it all the way back down to the Alexandria end of things. 50 seconds to go in that power play. Berkland stops it in behind the Cardinals net. They'll work it up on the left side. Now it's tipped down the ice. Backhanded into the Blue Jackets zone. Slap shot coming from Pesta, and a big right pad save from Smith. Out to the left point. Now they'll set it up high. This is Carlson. Right circle, Pesta. Pesta looks, shoots wide from the right circle on a wrister. Kept alive at the left point by Carlson. Carlson carries it down the left wing. Poked away by Allison, and right out in front of the net, backhand, and diving to his left to make the save is right there on the backhand with Jensen. What a nice save by Smith. 5 seconds to go in the power play. That's tripped out to neutral ice. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Blue Jackets trail 9-3. Brought across on the left side. Little give and go. A shot from the left circle by Westland. And another save for Carter Smith. Face off to the right of Smith. Top of the left circle, shot and a glove save. In behind the net for Blue Jackets, Anderson sends it around. Out near the left point. Right side, back out to the right point. Thrown towards the net by Kronquist. That sails wide. 3:52 to go and counting. 9-3 in favor of Alexandria. Shots now 39-14. At the right wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Taken away by Strong. Strong left circle. Throws it towards the net. That's deflected wide off the stick of Doherty. Into the right corner. They'll work it back around. Here's Doherty. Doherty sets it ahead for Westland. His shot goes wide from the right circle. Again, it looks like they're trying to set up Westland so he can get the hat trick. He has 4 points, 2 goals and 2 assists for Jack Westland. Westland circles, sets it up in front, and the shot sails wide from Doherty. Doherty stationed himself between the circles. It's going to be knocked down the ice by the Blue Jackets. They'll do a line change with 2:56 to go. Carried in the zone, but unable to do much with it. Blue Jackets try to clear, unable to do so. Sent deep by Kronquist. And behind the net, Rhodes goes down, no call. Here's Marshaw, cross ice left wing pass, can't connect with Edmonds. Back to pick it up is Kronquist. He'll circle his own net for the Cardinals. Sends it over to the far side now to Berkland. Marshaw and Berkland centering pass in front. Edmonds a shot and a save. To the right circle. Rhodes shot's knocked down. Comes out to Marshaw. Top of the left circle. His shot's deflected off the skates of Partington. And a shot just missed there from Sorensen. 2:08 to go. Along the end wall, this third line that hasn't seen much action, or is it the fourth one? They're getting it handed to them by the Blue Jackets at the moment. With the puck, Lasepka. Blocker save off the wrist shot by Sorensen. Trickles out to neutral Lehman. Lehman will set it up this time for Erickson, who sends it in deep. Anderson's there. Erickson picks it up left corner. Erickson brings it out near the blue line, poked off his stick out the center. Sanborn sends it back into the Cardinal zone. Minute and a half to go. 9-3, Alexandria with the lead. Unless something really bizarre happens here, Blue Jackets are going to start the season 0-10. Back to pick it up is Galley in his own zone. He'll battle in the left corner, taken away by Gronholz. Comes out to the blue line, Revering looking, left circle, Revering hits the shot. whacking away at it, and a whistle and a save by Smith. Under a minute to go. 49 seconds and counting. Face-off controlled by Alexandria. Thrown towards the net, a big pad save on a Revering wrist shot from the left point. I don't know how he saw it. It got through traffic somehow. Here's Revering again. Slap shot coming. Blocker save Smith over to the far left wing wall. Cleared down the ice by Rhodes. He's got a shorty today. 16 seconds to go. Back out near the left point. Rhodes, slap shot from the blue line, sails wide. And this will do it for the ball game. 9-3 is going to be our final. As the Blue Jackets score 2 here in the third to make it somewhat interesting. But in the end, they fall to a pretty good Alexandria squad, ranked number 5 in Class A in the latest Let's Play Hockey poll, and I can see why. 9-3 is our final score. Stick around for the post game. We'll recap all our scoring and all that. Also try to catch some more scores from other holiday tournaments. Post-game shows coming up next. Our final here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena on the final day of the George Purpich North-South Challenge. It's Alexandria 9, Hibbing Chisholm 3, and our post-game's underway right here on KQ North 106.3